good. It's just about the same scenario we're in every day, unfortunately. Um, except instead of $90 a day, it's 79. So I guess we're a little better. We're a little better off than normal. I woke up this morning and read all the new information about me. I don't know if you guys have read all that. I do have the video up on the page, but I will discuss it here too. Um, One of the awareness pages was setting us up. And I'm going to tell you all the low they took to set us up. It's been several weeks now talking to the same person. Um, a guy named Kurt that comes in here. I'm sure y'all seen him around. He just got the pink picture. Well, the other night, Kurt was sitting there talking to us. We was in the rut and everything. We was just about where we needed to be with the room, and he sent us $100. So we paid for 2 nights. Well, tells me, hey, if you need any more help, holler at me. I hollered at him yesterday. And he goes, well, I can't help, but my grandmother wants to. He said, message them and go back and forth. Well, she gets on the lines and everything and knows the situation. We talk, and talk, and talk, and talk. And I wake up this morning, and when I went to bed last night, I had told Angela, I said, I think we're being set up. Did I not?
Yeah, you did.
And a friend of ours on here, I know he doesn't mind saying the name. Ron had hit me up and was like, hey, this person's awareness, you might want to watch out for. And I told them, I was like, well, he's helped us with $100 the other night, so I don't know. I'm going to keep my eye on. Hey, Nana. So it went from that to, and then, of course, the screenshot doesn't show all the information. The screenshot shows that they posted, hey, Lauren, where I hit the grandmother up, asked her for $90 early in the day, and she asked if it was still 90, and when she asked, it was. And then that's where they cut it off. But it didn't show, which I've showed it. It's on my page. If anyone doesn't believe it's there, it's there. Y'all go look at it. It's the last video I posted. It's pinned at the top. Not paying any attention to the music. I got to start paying attention to when I'm posting videos. Songs are going on it. It was already posted with everything edited. So I posted the next one where I sent back the update. Was like, only when it gets 13. I sent back 13. Well, just curious as the awareness guy who did all this. This is twice he's made fake accounts and come in and talk to me and then would turn around and post it on his page. So I want to be a little bit more careful. Because it was trying to make it look like, hey, you just hit up this old woman out of nowhere and asked her for money. No. Being told the whole time by another grandson, she wants to help. Go ask her.
Because she just loves me so much.
Yeah. Well, that was posted too. So all of that was posted on mine, not theirs, of course. Y'all can go look at mine, and you can go look at theirs. Make your judgment however you want to make it. Mine doesn't cut off the screenshot from where it's waiting for when it clearly shows there's more responses. It's the full screenshot. Mine shows the screenshots where it was like, no, go ask her. She can help you. So, using a our desperate situation to set us up to make us look like bad people is just insane to me. I don't understand it. And like I said, the video's posted, guys. If anybody wants to go check out my video, I encourage you to. I even encourage you to go check out their side of the story, and then make your own judgment. You know, hey Susan, how are you? I'm not gonna sit here and say don't go to their page and look at it because I show no. You go by all means go look. Hey Lulu boo, Lulu boo. Hey Lulu. I just like saying Lulu boo. But I encourage anybody who's going to look at our video and hey, go look at their side too, and you can see how it's the how the screenshots and stuff are definitely not not accurate all the time. They're like, well, we got receipts, we've got screenshots. Well, you can edit anything, right? You can edit a screenshot, and mine shows what they showed, and then what mine shows they cropped it out some of the conversation. So I'll make y'all's judgment on that however y'all want to. Ah, that is so freaking good. Mm. So yeah, that's been most of my day to day is that crap. Hey Juliet, hey Tamara, it's the A&W ice cream soda. Um, it's all of my sugar I can have for the day. Calories really ain't that bad in the. I'll burn that off at work, but my sugar wise, it's all my sugar. No, it's like an ice cream sundae. Um, like you get the hints of some chocolate in it, and like it's legit like an ice cream sundae. Like it's very good. Yeah, 150 calories. I'll work that off first hour of work. So, but I gotta watch my sugar intake. It says it's 79% of my sugar, but it's actually about 95 of what I like to allow myself for the day. So, but it's a very good drink. I mean, I'm enjoying it. Definitely a 10 out of 10 for me on this one. Dang, McDonald's must be missing you today, baby. I just got a text saying 99-cent coffees. Yes, we are, Scarlett. Yeah, I gotta go to work here in just a little while. Well, about 4 o'clock, I gotta leave for work. So I'll work 4 to close. Well, about 4:30 to closing. Gotta leave here about 4. Is that better? Yeah, it looks better. So had the curtain open today, letting some natural light in. No, we have it paid for the day. That's what we're needing some help on. We're 79 short from having it covered tomorrow. So you're fine, Nana. I agree with you there. It does suck. But it definitely has to be done. I mean, it never ends because whenever when you're doing laundry, you're wearing clothes, and so those clothes are going to be dirty. So I had a friend one time like legit. He texted me and he was like, "Hey man, I was supposed to go over his house that afternoon and we were going to get together and do a few things." He's like, "Hey man, don't come over for a few extra hours." And I was like, "Man, about what time?" He gives me a time. And I was like, "Man, what's something going on?" He's like, "Yeah." His wife's name was Jennifer. Jennifer's washing clothes and she's wanting everything in the house washed. So we're walking around naked till they all get. I was like, but then you got to put clothes right back on, so they're going to be dirty. So, but so well, that is a good one there. So what's everybody doing this Saturday afternoon? I do my best cleaning when I'm mad. It's like I get aggravated or mad about something, and man, I do some good cleaning. Hey, Husker, seems like everybody's washing clothes or cleaning house today. Husker's doing pretty good. A little stressed out about the room for tomorrow, but other than that, doing great. Um, yeah, we got to hit at the laundromat pretty soon or so. Job's going really good. I've got to go to work this afternoon. Matter of fact, here in just a couple hours, I'll have to start getting ready for work. And Husker baby, me and my wife are technically homeless. Been staying in a hotel, and I am working. I'm just trying to get to my first good paycheck. So I just started this job, and we're trying to get some help on getting the room covered for tomorrow. We're $79 short on the room for tomorrow, so it's rough. I do have Venmo. The Venmo is in my bio. I don't always remember it. I think I remember what it is. I will tag you in it. I do believe that's my Venmo. Huskers. I know it's in the bio and it's correct in the bio. I hardly ever use Venmo, so I don't. Um, I don't always remember what it is. Anything towards the room would be appreciated. If you know, 79 short for tomorrow. We have it for today. We're trying to get tomorrow covered. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have any places around here that helps with hotels. They'll help with food when they can, but right now we're good with food. Um, it's just hotel wise, they won't help with. So we have done called around trying to get help, and definitely know this town does not have the resources like a bigger city would. We have, but right now transportation is the car we have. I don't want to try to get it out of the city. I don't want to break down in between here and trying to get to somewhere bigger. I'm in the state of Tennessee. Wolf Guy is just trying to get some help on the room for tomorrow. Um, Give me 1 second and let me go look and see if that's my name, and I'll be right back. That's definitely my Venmo tag. It'll say, yeah, it's me. And it'll be a picture of me. Now that's a 0379, not a O. So I don't know if that might have been typing an O instead of a zero, but it's TIME 0379. Hey, Abundance. Abundance says, good afternoon, Queen Lady.
Hey.
This chair's horrible, guys. Well, what's the channel, Brandon? I would definitely love that information. know, Nana. We don't really buy junk food with ours, so I don't know what the rules changes with that.
Yeah, I've seen something about they was going to change some stuff, some stuff that you can buy.
Taken
They've been
away
trying to do that for a while.
soda, candy, and prepared desserts.
Yeah,
January 1st, 2026. So I just bought colas today with ours. So,
yeah, they've been talking about that for a long time though.
oh yeah, Brandon, they do that all the time. They stream us all the time when we're on. Surprised there's only one doing it. And they'll all get together and they'll talk on there like they're actually on here talking to me. They sound like a bunch of idiots when they do that.
It's kind of creepy.
It is. Appreciate it, Brandon. I do appreciate it, but that's a normal thing here. Abundance. Apparently, you don't have it anymore because I'm actually on private, so I'm on private for a reason. But they think they have the right just to do whatever they want to do. So, Monkey, other than being stressed about the room, we're doing pretty good. Um, yeah, for tomorrow. We have it paid for tonight. I'm trying to get it covered for tomorrow. And Brandon, right now I'm $79 short from having the room covered for tomorrow. I'm needing help with $79 to um, pay the room for tomorrow.
I think all the awareness people have an evil spirit, because some of the stuff that they put people through.
I, a lot of people have said that. It is by the week, but it's 547 if you paid it for the week. But yeah. Well, we do have EBT, so that's how we're getting our. That's how we've been able to buy a few groceries the last 4 years staying today. Before that, it was we would eat ramen noodles. When take some money, get ramen noodles. Um, and we had a couple of good people help us out along the ways with a few groceries too. So I have to give them props for that. Won't say their names on here, but if they're on here, they know. Now, Monkey, I think we cover this every time you get on. Like I know it's been covered several times, and you've been on here, so. Um, so it's like it gets. Yeah, I know, but when you make the same comments when you're coming in and out, you know, it's kind of. I know you made the comment. Well, there's got to be one cheaper. Well, there is one cheaper there. We got kicked out of because of the awareness groups. You know, it was $350 a week, $65 a day, and Guardians of Valor who sent the letter in, and they won't even stand up and take. They're supposed to be these military people, but they can't even stand up and take. Show courage and take the pride of getting us kicked out of the last place. They want to hide behind and their keyboards and lie about how we got kicked out because we was cooking. But no, wasn't the reason. It's because of the letter that Guardians of Valor sent to that place. And you feel free to come in here and talk and chat all you want, but like when it's the same questions every time, and then you're like, or the same statements every time, it gets a little old. It's like because it's the same conversation we're having every time with people, and I know it gets old coming on here and seeing me asking for money, and it gets old for me having to come on here. I would rather be spending these last couple hours I have before work with my wife, which Ron, she's chilling over there in the bed. You know, I'd rather be spending these last couple hours with her before I gotta go to work than sitting on here hoping and praying we catch a miracle today and the room can be paid for tomorrow. You know, so it's just, yeah. And I'm sorry. I'll apologize too for the way I just handled that because the stress gets to you. The Airbnbs around here are really expensive, and there's not very many of them around here. Um, she needs some company. I know it's a. She would rather me spending over there with her right now.
Mm-hmm.
We've been in this situation for just a little bit over a year. I feel better about us about to come out of this situation now than I have been that whole year. So, hey, hope floats. There we go. I got it out that time. I understand that one. All right, Ron. If anybody can help with anything towards the room, guys, it would be appreciated. We're $79 short from the room tomorrow. Got to go to work here in just a little while. So if anybody can help at all, it would be appreciated. Hey, baby beans. To the car. We have slept in the car quite a bit when the room's not paid. But it was also a lot cooler then. If it was cooler now, I wouldn't be too stressed out about it. You know, 70 degrees are high, 60s and 50s are low. Yeah, and she cannot take the heat. Like I said, when it was cooler, it wasn't that bad on us. We could go sleep in the car. We slept in the car what 2 weeks straight.
Mhm.
You know, before we got a room for a night, and then that was this. And then we was back in the car for another week before we got another room. But with this heat, she can't do the heat with her epilepsy. So that's what worries me the most. Hey, Felicia. If it was cooler, it wouldn't be that big of a situation. But it sure doesn't help them. It doesn't cause them just flat out, but it doesn't help the situation. Now, she can have them in the heat. The heat can just cause them, but that's not the only trigger she has. Um, so, but heat does trigger her seizures. Um, and heat's not good for anybody who has seizures. Anybody at all. Okay, boxer. I'm having a brain fart out of this world. I know this boxer account is your other account, and for the life of me, I can't remember the first account. See so many names on here. Julie, she's about 50-50 today. She's
My eyes are really achy. I'm tired. Been having.
yeah, she had a pretty rough night last night.
As I was just telling you.
Um, didn't sleep too good. Neither one of us slept too well last night. So I imagine she's going to be napping in the near future.
Well, you gotta think I've been having at least 3 episodes of that.
Yeah. She don't know, but I'm about to come over and stretch out with her. This chair is wrecking my hip and back. Hey, Paul, a minute. That is the worst chair in the history of chairs that I have ever sat in my life. Oh my God. That chair is just hardwood and straight up and down, 90-degree angle. Like there's no give to it. That's just that chair just sucks. She has applied for disability before. I went and looked on McDowell and actually called them the other day, and they told me they was fully staffed. Like I went on Indeed and looked, and the other one after you told me that the other day, and I called out there, and they told me they was fully staffed right now. So, but they did say it's always a revolving door, and they're liable to have a new posting next week on Indeed. I worked at McDowell back in 2001. That's when Mo ran it.
Mm-hmm.
Had some rough kids out there though when they had it. I think it's calmed down a lot since then.
Yeah, I heard it has.
Well, the administration that was in there when I worked there was, hey, if we take these troublesome kids from out of state, we get more money. And if they get more money, they get a bigger bonus. Yeah, I mean, I called out there, and that's what they told me. And I can't find anything on Indeed with them. So I might have talked to somebody who didn't know what they was talking about. But
It happened on Walmart. This man was trying to catch two girls that was by themselves.
you always hear that, but then you see the same story that's supposed to happen at another Walmart. I think everybody just needs to be safe and take these stories like this with a grain of salt. And then everybody needs to start paying attention to their surroundings and stuff when they're out with their kids and everything. Because bad stuff does happen, but out these stories that come out like this, you know. I mean, this is the way then they go to the kids section to see if there's actually being followed. You know what old man goes into a kid's toy aisle unless they're getting something? Well, I go in there and look at the action figures and stuff all the time, and I'm 45. So it's kind of like people just need to be more aware of their surroundings. Yeah, and I might have just talked to somebody who didn't have the full information, might have known what they was heard from somebody else, but you know, that's exactly what they told me when I called. Angela showed me a story about two guys was supposedly followed a kid or a couple kids or something into Walmart and stuff. You read that stuff all the time, and it's like so many of them stories are fake, but people need to be very cautious because a lot of bad stuff happens. So many of them stories are just, you'll read that same story from 10 different Walmarts. It's like, make a police report. How come none of them ever make a police report? This mysterious man was following me around, but you just So a creepy old man was following you around, making you feel uncomfortable, and you thought to get on Facebook and make a post about it instead of calling the cops and letting the cops deal with it. This world, I'm in danger. Make a Facebook post.
Oh, how cute.
There's a TikTok video the other day of a woman's house on fire, and she got her phone out and started filming the fire, and then had to have somebody else call 911 because she didn't want to stop filming. How crazy is that? You had to have that video for the talk.
Mentally, I'm here.
Yeah. Well, Amanda, that is none of your business, really. I mean, so do you think your parents are proud of you?
What?
Yeah.
Well, that's something to say.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to think if my mom was still alive, she'd be very proud of me. So, yeah, is that the answer you want, Amanda? Anybody else want? Anybody else want to say something stupid? Go ahead.
You think your parents are proud of you for getting on here being rude to somebody?
They already got blocked. If anybody else wants to say something stupid or rude, just go ahead. You got an open floor. Say whatever you want. Some of y'all people are just so. Just, I don't know. Amber wants to know what kind of foundation do you use?
Right now, it's a BB cream. Let me look and see.
She'll have to look and see.
Because I usually use Flower, which is Drew Barrymore's line.
Thank you, Detroit. I mean, everybody has the power to scroll past something they don't want to see or hear. But they make it a point to stay in here and say something rude. Like I ain't got enough stress going on in my life now. You know, I got somebody wanting to come here and just be rude. So, Amber, she's looking at what kind she uses now.
It's called Lamilla.
It's called
Lameila. But I use that and a concealer in the same brand.
Okay. Did you hear that, Amber?
You can show it to her.
That's what she uses.
But now I have used the actual foundation in it too, and it's got really good coverage. But the BB cream is really good to use for summer.
You got this at the Dollar Tree, didn't you?
No, it came in that makeup kit.
Oh.
But you can.
Yeah. That's definitely the one time where we don't mind if you're taking a screenshot. That throw was horrible. Thank you, Detroit. Our biggest thing is our room. We're $79 short on our room today, and just trying to get some help. And you would think we're on here committing the biggest crime. You know, you would think we're Al Capone on here trying to do things to people. It's just. It's crazy. She said that one, Baby Beans, that one came in a makeup kit.
But now you can get it, I think, on Walmart.com and on Amazon.
Yeah. My neck needs to pop like something fierce, guys. You're welcome. Hey, Bean Burrito. That's new. Thank you for that. Prayers are always welcome. Say hi, Bean. Bean. Never thought I called you Bean Burrito. No, I called Juju Bean Burrito. That's funny. You're cold, ain't you, baby? Yeah. You should get up underneath the covers.
That's what I was about to say. Come on, baby. Come on.
Here you go.
I get warm.
Like I can't be TikTok famous if I'm under the covers. LaShonda, the weekly total is 547. Right now, it's been hard enough to come up with the $90 a day. I don't even want to begin to even think about asking for 547. Oh, your little hand's cold. Are you cold?
I am.
Once paychecks start coming in, though, it's going to get better. I have to keep reminding myself that. Some days I don't feel like it's going to.
I love you.
I love you. My hands are so cold. It is cold in here today. We could turn the air up a little bit there, Bean Burrito.
Well, my face is really hot. My face stays like that now. I don't know why, but it's like it feels like it's sunburned.
Yeah.
But everything else is cold.
Well, I have not, Tamara. We don't have Netflix. Lives in Hit area. Not sure. Where's Hit area? I thought about once before getting my CDLs and everything, but I've never. Remember you, okay? There's a lot of stuff on Netflix we want to watch. We don't have any streaming services right now, though.
Mm-hmm. No, I want to watch Wednesday, but I was watching a little bit of it with Ashley. It was pretty interesting.
Baby Bean, DM me with information and stuff. That way we don't put someone's information all out on here. Thank you, Jack's mama. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. Now we do. Well, we got a Google Stick. We just don't have it plugged up. We got Tubi and Pluto, all the free stuff on there. We just don't have any of the paid stuff. So I don't watch much TV to begin with, and she watches about the same 4 shows all the time. So yeah, I don't watch much TV. All right, baby beans. Sitting weird today. I used to ever sit like this. Remember I would watch so nose pushed up.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie, I've been noticing a lot of in and out activity today. I'm sure you have too. All right, baby beans. You enjoy your company and have a good evening. Yeah, well, a lot of it is love and shine. We need $79. A lot of it is people we know that are coming in and out. And we pretty well know, it's like Scarlett, Tamara, y'all, you guys, y'all pop in and out, but y'all talk and y'all interact. Um, a lot of the people are popping in and out and they never say a word. They'll pop in, they pop out. I mean, it's like really quick too. Uh, it's like you pop in, watch for a minute, pop out for a minute, pop in for a minute. But it's just that quick. The pop in and out. So it's not like popping out, sending a text, doing something else, then coming back when you can. It's and I understand that, love and sunshine. Sometimes it's people's Wi-Fi and stuff, but I've got to go to work here in a couple of hours. Actually, a little bit less than a couple of hours. Yeah, about a couple of hours. So I'll have to get off here and get ready, and then could be that too because there's been so many people who will have stabbed us in the back who we can't trust that's done that same thing. People build your trust up, and then all of a sudden it's you know, like I said, I understand people bouncing in and out. Uh, Internet might not be good. You'll watch something else for a little while and you come back, but it's the quick ones that you know raise the red flag to me. It's like, what?
Never trust a quickie.
I've seen too many of them from watching from the outside in. Um, that a lot of times the ones that are in for a second, out for a second, in for a second, out for a second, and they're back and forth like that a lot, are going back and forth to another live. And I've seen that with my own eyes. They'll go over there and they'll talk. And y'all see what I said? And they'll come back. And then go back over there. What should I tell them? And they'll come back. It's that type of stuff. Our normal group here that's in and out, I don't think twice about it. You know, I really don't. It's ones that'll be in and out 20 times in a minute. That's it's a little weird. Yeah, but you're a regular, so I know. I said the regulars. I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm not saying nothing bad about the ones who are doing it. I'm just saying this. It throws a little bit more caution up. But it's like the normal people in here and everything. Never think twice about it. I know some people come in, they're silent listeners, and I've learned just about those people too. So when I see their names pop up, I'm like, okay, they're going to listen. They're not going to talk, and I understand. That's a rough job there, Kelly. We have been married for 24 years. Hey, don't block me. We've been married for 24 years. We've been together for 29. Yeah, you don't hear very many long marriages with people these days. Don't block me. Would would be honestly would be perfect if we wasn't worried about the room. I don't go in for a couple more hours, so I haven't worked today yet. Yeah, I forgot to send you a message. I'm sorry about that. It's been a pretty good live though. Ain't nobody been in here being well. A couple people have been here being asses, but it's awesome. Rose, 37 years. Hey, some people marriage ain't for them. And then some people it takes 3 or 4 of them to get the right one. Oh, so they're streaming me and body shaming me. Oh, that's epic of them. Yeah, pretty much, Charles. Once I get there, except for on breaks, I'm on my feet. Having a pretty good one, except for the stress for the room. We're $79 short on the room. If anybody can help with anything towards that, it would be appreciated, guys. Sure would help my state of mind out if we got some help before I had to go to work. Oh yeah, they always stream. They was on there the other day. One of them was on there the other day complaining because they got a 7-day ban off something I said on the live they were streaming. Like they was really really fussing hard about it, and I'm like, y'all fussing because y'all are streaming me and got a ban. Scarlett, that's me and Angela. We was high school sweethearts. Got together in '96, February of '96. Don't block me. I agree with you, but it's like to like getting mad at us. You got some Snapchats. Get mad at us because you're streaming us and got blocked off something that I said. Well, my live didn't even get blocked off of it, so I don't know. You know how much of that story they had was true. What?
Oh,
What?
Tracy, the popcorn place closed.
I can see why. That mall is just nobody's going in it anymore because they're remodeling it. So I mean, a little business like that couldn't have stayed open without foot traffic.
Mm-hmm.
And when there's no foot traffic, what are they going to do? Friday. It's coming up Friday.
I guess he went over to get him some popcorn.
To cover the room for tomorrow, I need $79 more. That would get us covered for tomorrow, and then we'd worry about Monday when we got closer to Monday. Scarlett, that's what she was just talking about. One of our friends that works at the gym just sent her a Snapchat and said the popcorn place closed down. Which I understand why. There's no foot traffic in the mall anymore.
Yeah, she stayed open as long as she could.
I mean, GNC's closed down. The popcorn place is closed down. Bath and Body Works moved out. Basically, when you go inside the mall now, you've got Ibbot's.
There ain't no Claire's anymore.
Claire's closed.
Yeah, that's why you can buy their stuff at Walmart now.
I didn't know Claire's closed.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. They're remodeling it, putting everything in there. They're putting that Dunham Sports and Burlington Coats, or Burlington, not Coats anymore, and Ollie's, and they've basically gutted the mall out. And the small businesses that was in there are gone.
I
And
think Cato's is gone too. Who told me the Cato's? Somebody was telling me the Cato's closed.
oh, y'all, hang on 1 minute. Let me mute you guys for a minute. Housekeeping's here. Hey, y'all, give me 1 second. Housekeeping's in here getting towels and trash and stuff. And then as soon as they bounce out, I'll get back on. Should have run and get something, so I'll jump back on real fast. It's crazy all the stuff that's closing that's been here forever, it seems like. I am really tired. I have not been sleeping too well lately. And it's just catching up with me. So I need to trim my beard up. I'm going to have to get my clippers out and see if they're going to hold on for one more trimming. One way to find out, right?
Makes me nervous.
I like to trim the sides down to where it's not, and keep the length here. I've never had it this long before, so this is all new for me. Thank you for the compliment. It said it looks good on me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to cut my hair too, but I'm afraid them clippers aren't going to make it through too many more hair cuttings. I think trimming down the side of the beard would be something quick and manageable.
If you got some good shears, and you could just do it like that.
Yeah, I couldn't, but
I mean, I can do it for you.
But yeah, I don't like the sides being poofy. Other than that, I'm digging all this. Wish I'd have done this, but it wasn't all gray. Except for that right there. One strip of brown still in it. Looking old, guys. Looking old.
You want her to do the phone?
No. Well, it's up to you. Yeah.
Yeah, please. I like that little stick.
Like the cleaner they use. But it is nice to have the housekeeping. I am going to miss that when we get our own place. Oh no, I got one over here. Uh-oh. Oh, did we do that? Because I tell you, I could use it now. You know, we're going to get a little moppy. Should have got a roll of toilet paper. How long are we good on toilet paper?
I think we still have a roll have it open.
That's what I'm asking.
I think so.
If I knew that answer, I wouldn't have to ask you. Guys, y'all hate that. I hate when that happens. Like you're asking the question and they ask you the question back. Like if you knew the answer, you wouldn't have to ask it to begin with. Hey, Ron. Ron's back. Thank you.
Thank you.
Not really, Ron. We're still sitting at needing $79 for the room. I want to stretch back out since rooms house. I always want to call them room service, and that's where they bring you food. And she just brought cleaning supplies and did a fantastic job on the room. They have a really good crew up here that cleans the rooms. So yeah, still stuck at 79. If anybody can help with anything towards the room, guys, anything at all, it would be appreciated. The only thing we've gotten today is people asking for the Venmo probably just to report it. So it would be absolutely amazing to be able to go to work without the stress on my shoulders. They don't do fresh sheets every day, but we just got fresh sheets a couple of days ago. So they'll do it whenever you ask them, though. Like you can ask for fresh sheets every day, but we just got these a couple of days ago, so. And I think we was her last room for the day too, so she got us hooked up with some fresh towels and swept and mopped the floor, and then took the trash out. True that, Ron. True that. Only I'm doing it late at night is staring at the ceiling, wondering how come I can't sleep. It seems to be my trend again lately, is just not sleeping. I think it's starting to show underneath my eyes too. Yep. There I am. When did I get old? There was a song called "When Did I Get Old." It's in the 80s, the high 80s here. I'm not for sure. It's pretty warm out there. It's humid. It's always humid here. I don't know. I can look. It says that it is 89, but it feels like 96. And it's supposed to stay this way for a couple weeks. Lord, let October hurry up and get here. I mean, it starts cooling down some in September.
I'm ready for October, baby.
Just Renee, I started a new job a couple weeks ago. close to you on that one. 89 feels like 96. We're not off by much. The job's going really good. Just getting to that first paycheck has been a killer and a half. April, you are so right about that. It messes with everything. It messes with your health, your mental health, because you're just laying there just wanting to sleep and you can't. Then you start thinking about everything that's going wrong. And it's just. Yeah. It sucks. You got a message. I tell you, depression and excuse me, depression and anxiety are a bitch. There's no other way to put it. My biggest worry, of course, is my wife's health. I always worry about that. All right, Ryan, you be safe. Then my second worry is every single day is, are we going to have a room to stay in for the next day? And it's like I'm so tired of that being my cycle, and I'm trying to get us out of it. She's probably the sweetest person you'll ever meet. I think she is anyway. Um, but it's like I'm trying to get us out of this cycle of every day is a constant worry, and it's really, really taking its toll on me. You know, physical health, mental health, everything. It's taking its toll on me. I mean, it would be such a blessing to get this room taken care of before I go to work. That way, when I'm at work, I'm not constantly stressing about, okay, we got to check out in the morning. And if we have to check out, how am I going to keep her cool where the heat doesn't affect her epilepsy? And then that's just, my mind just snowballs every problem, you know. I try to, Ronald, I really do, but man, it's just, mm, that was your wrist that popped. Mm, wish my neck would do that. So, but that's just, I do not work tomorrow. I work today, I'm off tomorrow. Um, and then I'm working 6 days next week. Oh, I love it when you cuddle to me. You're my bow companion. Oh, thank you, baby. I don't feel like I'm doing enough to be proud of, though. No, I don't. Your phone going off like crazy. Mine won't go off that much in a week.
Yeah, I think I'm being missed right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I live day to day. It's not even week to week right now. It's day to day. Yeah. So it's week to week would be a relief. It sounds crazy, but it would be to have a whole week to you know. And I know it's coming. I know it's right there around. It's in the home stretch of things are about to start changing. But it's like, okay, I'll definitely tell her that. ADH, hey Carla. I'll check that one since it's a. I'm gonna try to, but I don't see it. I'm gonna be worried about the room the whole night. And when I get off, if I don't have it, I got to come back here and try again. And then I'll have to get up in the morning and try again if I don't have it then. And then if we have to check out, I don't know what we're gonna do because she can't stay in the heat. I'm $79 away. You got text again. Thank you, Renee. We're 79 away to keep the room. If anybody can help with anything of it, it would be appreciated. I'm not asking just one person to send 79. Um, yeah, there is a Planet Fitness close by. Well, there's actually a couple of jobs that I could have went and got paid for the day, but they wasn't going to start them until this afternoon, and I've got to go to work here in just a little while. So what I'm finding is not lining up with my job. I haven't found anything yet for tomorrow. Sunday is usually a rough day around here because everybody's taking off, going to church, and spending time with their family. So it's a little bit different up here, though. We used to go to church. Right now, we're in between trying to find another church. Um, yeah. We sure don't, Cece. I don't know. I don't even know what to talk about right now. I don't want to sound like a broken record, just asking and asking and asking and asking. I do like just to come on here and just talk, but it's like this is what's consuming my life at this moment. If anybody can help with anything towards us keeping the hotel, it would be appreciated, guys. I mean, anything at all would be appreciated. Hey, Twisted Kitty. Stressed. Gotta get ready for work here in a little while. Really stressing out over the room for tomorrow. So it's kind of what we got going on now. We're $79 short. I'm asking if anybody can help with anything towards it. It would be appreciated. But it's just yeah. Stress is getting next to me. Just not sleeping good's getting to me. But we are definitely sorry for your loss. I know that is nothing easy to go through. I know that firsthand. Have some cover.
Watch out, Chipmunk.
It's definitely something hard to get through. We definitely keep you in our thoughts and prayers and stuff during this hard time. It's tough. It sucks. Man, it's crazy, Twisted. It's definitely not. Hmm. There you go. I lost my mom at 13, and it's something you never get over. You know. Yeah, it's you never get over it. So you just learn how to deal with it. That's what I've always told people. They're like, "Well, how'd you get over it?" I didn't. Just learn how to deal with it my whole life. And that's all of us. I don't think none of us get over losing someone. You just learn how to wake up and accept it every day. You know. Hey, Donna. Twisted. The best advice I can give for that is stop. Stop trying to figure it out, and it'll just happen. Um, Cry when you need to, grieve when you need to. That's the thing that gets me is when people try to tell people you grieve too long for someone. Grieving for someone you've lost never stops. You might still have a day where you break down and you grieve when you need to. Grieving doesn't have a time slot on it. I know it's rough, Miss Brenda. Yeah, it's like I just stopped trying to figure it all out, and then it started getting easier. Like, because I started learning how to go. Okay, well, this is yeah, exactly. Twisted, exactly. It really some people lets it take over. They let the grief take over their lives. You're exactly right, Michelle. There's no timestamp on grief, but um, and I understand the people who let it take over their lives too, especially losing a kid, losing a spouse, something like that. Brother or sister. It can definitely do it. I think society has this stigma on how you're supposed to grieve and how long it's supposed to take you to deal with it. And everybody thinks, oh, I've got to figure this out in 6 months. No, 32 years, and I still grieve for my mom. We give anything to get a hug from her. And Twisted, I wouldn't expect you to figure out how to function within a year. You know, you lose the love of your life. A year isn't enough time to really even grasp the concept that they're gone. More or less figure out how to deal with it every day or move on past it. Like I said, you never move on past it. I've always been a firm believer in that. You don't move on past it. You just deal with. You learn. You learn to live with it better. Each day teaches you a little bit better patience. Teaches you about a 1/100th of a percent of patience on how to deal with it. It's rough, Debbie. I'm grateful my wife is still here with me. But death is something that has touched all of us. Nobody's in this chat has gotten around it. We've all lost someone close to us. You know, um, some are bigger in your life than others, but it's like a year ain't even enough time to wrap your head around losing someone that wasn't that close to you, more or less a spouse or a kid. Yeah, that's the part of life that we all have in common. You know, no matter if he was a good person, a bad person, a rich person, or a poor person, we've all got that in common. And I don't know if y'all can tell or not, but she's napping. She's falling asleep on me. I'm gonna go stay on a little bit longer, then I'm gonna get off here. I gotta start getting ready for work and then go to work and stress out all night. Then come back here and stress out. Probably be awake all night long. Hey, Kick Your Base, you ain't been on in a while, man. How you been? I'm gonna be stressed about this room until we have it covered. And until then, it's just gonna be. I already know what kind of night I'm gonna have. I'm gonna be stressed about this. I'm gonna have to work. When trying to focus on things at work, I'm gonna be worried about the room, worried about checkout tomorrow, the heat tomorrow, all that shit. Kid a girl, I completely agree. Daggum, Kick Your Base. That's horrible. I close tonight, so hopefully between 8:30 and 9, I'll be out of there. Come home, eat a quick supper, then unless a miracle happens between now and I get off here, I have to get back on here and hope I can find some help with the room. It's been going really good. Been going really good. And I don't know what tonight has in store because I've never closed. So I've never closed. I've got that going on. I've got to learn closing stuff. I've got the stress for the room on my shoulders. So yeah. Yeah, I just don't know the closing routines and stuff, and I cannot. We can borrow against our checks, but it's only for one pay period. You're gonna do it once per pay period, and I already done it on my check that's coming up. Um, so I couldn't do that until next paycheck, which pay period ends. New pay period begins Monday, so yeah, I've definitely done looked into that. This may be the night that we're just screwed. It's happened before. Just has never happened when it's been hot. I know you are just getting my forehead right now, but I got tired of holding my phone. Yeah, it's definitely rough, Debbie. How does that work, Rose? So I've been told so many apps, and I get there and they're like a lone company, and I get turned down every time. You got to have a regular debit card, or can you do it with a prepaid debit card? Do you know that answer? Because the only thing I've got is prepaid. I'm looking into it on the wife's phone now. What was the name of the earning app? That's where I get hit a lot of time with these things. Is it would be Friday before I could pay anybody back. The Dave app. Sleeping good over there?
My hands started falling asleep.
Well, you fell asleep with it. The Dave app requires a regular debit card. You can't use a prepaid card on the Dave app. So I've downloaded that. I'm checking into it right now as we're on the phone, or as we're on chat with each other. They just sent me a verification code. I'm filling it out as we speak. Debbie, it sure doesn't look that way today. Tink, only thing I seen was as long as you can, not being rude. I didn't see if you made another comment before that. Ready to filter one of your comments. Thank you for the suggestion of the Earn It app, but it does not have to be. You have to have a debit card to use it. I do appreciate that suggestion. It won't link to a prepaid, or not the prepaid that I have. So for tomorrow night. Get you a little nap. I'm still here. Tink, I'm missing a lot of your stuff, I guess. You want your pay to last as long as. Are you saying, do I want my pay to last as long as it can? I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, definitely do that because it's I'm not understanding what you're saying in the. Getting a freaking headache too, guys. Nothing better than a good old stress headache right before going to work. All right, I'm gonna check it on her phone. Give me 1 second. The only way I can check DMs is stress isn't good, and I feel like that's all I run off of lately is stress. I've got to get up here in a few minutes and start getting myself together for work. So. Oh man, I wish my neck would pop. Been trying to pop my neck too, guys. I don't think there's a time lately where I'm not stressed.